Hey Stampers, Diane Dimash here with ddStamps.com, and today I'm here to announce my June Class to Go kit using the Mediterranean Bloom Suite with the Citrus Bloom stamp set and dies. So I'm going to flip over to my camera on my desk and show you what comes in the kit and talk a little bit about it, and I'll also show you the projects that I have for you this month. So I'm pretty excited about this one. I loved this suite in the catalog, the Mediterranean Bloom Suite, when I first saw it. It's just, that paper is just absolutely stunning. So this is the stamp set that I used for the cards this month. In this month's cards, there's actually 12 cards in the kit, 6 cards, 2 of each design, and all the supplies to make them with envelopes. And so I used the Citrus Blooms and the Citrus Blooms dies, which these are some great dies. They are, I don't know if you can see that, but this is actually 3 pieces. And so you have the frame and then the foliage and then the middle foliage, which I kind of use them all differently. And then on the second sheet of dies, it cuts out the oranges, not only from the stamp set, but also from the paper. And then you have some flowers and some green foliage. But I'll show you in the cards what I'm talking about. So this actual bundle, the Citrus Blooms bundle, is on sale this month at 10% off. So if you sign up for my kit to go class, and you decide that you want this too, I give you the discounted price, and I also pay for your shipping and your tax. And then I send it to you in your kit. All right, so that's the stamp set. What comes in the kit is the Opal Rounds Assortment. You get the whole package. You can see I use what I used here for my cards. A package of linen thread, 12 envelopes to go with your 12 cards, the cardstock to make all the various layers and bases for your cards. And so I use the colors Old Olive, Peach Pie, Pumpkin Pie, Knighted Navy, Boho Blue, and then of course the basic Whisper, basic white. Then the designer series paper. So my kits come with half a pack of designer series paper, and I actually send it out in 12 by 12 size. Personally, I prefer the 12 by 12 size. So that's why I do that. I just make up my kits to do that. And so you get one of each sheet of the designer series paper in the pack, and isn't it? It's just gorgeous. I love it. I love both sides of it. Block the light there. All right, I'm going to show you the cards that I made. And so here they are. So there's this one, which I use the blends, and also anything that I add. So I add like the ink pads that I used Memento, I used Navy, Knighted Navy, Boho Blue, and Pumpkin Pie for these cards. And then I also used blends of Old Navy, that's a store, Knighted Navy, no, scratch that one. The blends were Peach Pie, Pumpkin Pie, Old Olive, Mossy Meadow, and Daffodil Delight. And so if you add those into you'll see it on the sign-up sheet, but if you add those into your kit, you just pay the cost of how much they are out of the Stampin' Up catalog. I pay shipping and tax for you and add it to your kit. So that's an option if you don't have the supplies you need. So this card, and I did decorate all of the insides of the cards, and of course decorated the envelopes, and you'll get enough paper to do all that too. I love this design. It's just beautiful. So this one was actually cut out of the designer series paper. That's how you come up with the lemons. And there's some of that green foliage in the Old Olive. And again, I did decorate every inside of my card and the envelope. This one I used some sponging or some brushes on, blending brushes on for the background, and that actually is paper. It's very pretty. So this is one of the cards done with the blends. You can see the different colors, and then the inside and the envelope. This one's very similar to a card that's in the front of the catalog, or in the catalog, but I just loved it. I love Peach Pie with Pumpkin Pie. I just think that is really beautiful. But just a really fun way to use up a couple of the scraps. But you will have plenty of designer series paper, believe me. And this also was one that was inspired by one in the catalog. And I want you to see this background here is that little piece of foliage die. I actually colored on Whisper or basic white cardstock with the blends. You could do it with an ink pad. But I wanted to get a lighter color. I didn't want it to look like cardstock. I wanted it to be a little bit lighter and have a little bit of texture to it. So it does. And then the yellow flowers, I don't know if you can see those, but those also I just scribbled on a piece of basic white cardstock and cut them out with the dies. So any dies like this one, and I don't know how many there are, but like this little die does not come with this die set. It'll be in your kit. So you'll get those in your kit. You just won't get the dies from the actual Citrus Blooms dies. All right, so there is my kit. It's a good one. It's a good one this month. I send out priority mail to you if you have to order it. I think I set the date like June 27th. It'll ship out to you on June 3rd, priority. I do have an option. Sorry, I got a little piece of paper there. I do have an option for just purchasing the tutorial. And like I said, the supplies, the extra supplies that you need, that's up to you how you get them. If you haven't already, you should sign up for my newsletter where I share lots of ideas, but also keep you up to date on what's going on and what we're doing in my life. So thank you, and I hope you have a great day. Talk to you soon. Bye.